Hey everybody, I'm Triple C, and welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we took care of exploring Seven Island. We made it there and explored it, and checked out the Trainer Tower and the Ruins of the Unknown. And in this episode, we're going to be taking care of the last few encounters we can take care of in this game, of the legendary kind, you know? So I've made it here to one island, or back to one island, because I want to make my way back to Mount Ember. We have explored it. We explored the base and we explored the inside, but we never really got to the top of it, you know. So that's what I want to take care of this episode. I'm gonna pop a repel so that way I can just make my way through trainers, all that good stuff, and I just want to say, I'm gonna hope that this episode doesn't run too long, because if you know what I'm doing, we just gotta hope in my luck. I am prepared as much as I can be. So here we are, Mount Ember, and I want to, just make sure you have strength. I don't know if we need Rock Smash yet. I can always teach a Pokemon Rock Smash. I'll delete it later, but like, I guess Lego's the only one who can learn it. I could just get rid of Mind Reader. Okay, that's fine. I'll get rid of Mind Reader for that. But for now, we just want to keep going through here. We don't need it, right? We don't need it, right? It doesn't look like we need it. Ooh, okay. Wait. Hold. Oh, that's an item, okay. Okay, honestly, I won't use a repel for the rest of the way, because what if there's a shiny here, you know? What if I run into one? What if the game finally decides, yeah, now is your time to have one, my friend? Honestly, I'm gonna hold off on saying that, because I don't want to monkey paw myself. If you know what that means, I don't want to just like have my wish granted, but then also have it be the worst possible wish ever. So, let me take care of this trainer here. I don't think he's gonna be too bad, because I led with Shadow, so we can show this off for a little bit. Kind of just talk a little bit. Yeah, sorry about like again, just no episode on Friday. It wasn't tech issues. That was just because of my own negligence. I didn't realize I was out of episodes, and also because Legend ZA DLC dropped. I beat it. Thankfully, I kind of sped ran through it. It wasn't that. I want to say, unfortunately, it wasn't that long. It was like 9 or 10 hours, but what to each their own, you know. But yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. And also because now that the holidays are coming up, yeah, we gotta go with this episode too. Oh, we have to go inside Mount Ember. Okay, I might pop another repel actually then, just so we don't have to deal with any cave encounters. Through here, Mount Ember. Okay, we're just gonna keep making our way up. It still doesn't look like we need Rock Smash, which is nice. Keep going inside. And then, is this a way out? It is, and it looks like we are near the top with a nice little jump down there. So if I go up here a little bit more, I just want it. There's an item if you want that, but here we are at the base of Mount, or the very top of Mount Ember. The base, that's the bottom. Ugh. Okay, and then another strength puzzle gets us through, and at the top, you can see, we have a little friend here. So let me just make sure that everyone is set. Okay, Shadow's in the lead. Well, and then make sure I got all my Pokeballs ready. And this is why I wanted to stock up. You see, I have 120 Ultra Balls. We got some Timer Balls. We are set. So yeah, this is a legend. This is. Let me talk to them. Gow. This is Moltres, one of the legendary Pokemon of the Kanto region, and I'm not gonna catch it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna catch it, but not for the team or anything. I just wanted to have it for the dex completion, because there's only one Moltres in this entire game. This is the only Moltres you can get. So, and you just need to be careful, because Moltres, along with all the legendary Pokemon in this game, have pretty low catch rates. So what we're gonna do is, we're just going to confuse it. I'm going to be very careful doing this. I'm just going to spam Shadow Punch and just keep it confused as much as I can. That way, if it hits itself, it hits itself. If not, great, awesome. Okay, I guess we'll just keep chipping it away. So Moltres is special because it is a fire and flying type. It's part of a legendary trio of birds. And that brings us to our question of the day, actually. For this question of the day, tell me what your favorite legendary trio is in any of the Pokemon generations. Can be the birds, can be the dogs, can be the Swords of Justice, can be the Weather Trio as well. What's your favorite set of legendaries? For me, it is the Weather Trio, and oh my god, that one was one shot. The Weather Trio, consisting of Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. They are my favorite set of legendary trios. And do I need to explain why? The Master of the Earth, Master Water, Rayquaza. Yeah, I think you understand. Also nostalgia, but like whatever. Yeah, so tell me below in the comments what your favorite trio is, and be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Helps a lot. So we got Rayquaza. We got Moltres in a pretty good position, but I probably should have gotten more. I think I got plenty of healing items for this. Yeah, I did. I think for now I'm just gonna use the Moo Milks. We don't need a lot of health. We just need to make sure we stay healthy. So yeah, now that we've gotten to a pretty good range of health, I'm going to start chucking balls at it. I highly recommend bringing something with status infliction. So like, the best status to give a Pokemon when trying to catch it is paralysis, because it's half its speed. It boosts the catch rate. I don't want to say it doubles, but because I don't know the exact number, but it boosts it. And there's always a chance the Pokemon doesn't move, which means it conserves PP for a while. So yeah, for now we're just gonna start chucking, and I'm definitely just gonna cut ahead until it either catches. But after the first few balls, we're gonna stay here for a little bit. So sorry if you heard that on the mic. That was me just taking a sip of water. So yeah, now Moltres is, from my own personal experience, can either be a bastard of the run or one of the easiest, because I don't know why. Whenever I come up here to catch it, I always have either the hardest time or the easiest time. And I want to say that it's the case for each of the birds, but no, there is one bird that is a total bastard when trying to catch it. And the other one's kind of easy, but you know, Let's Play Curse is going to be real, and I know it's going to happen too. So, okay, hits itself in Confusion again, it gets it even lower, and that's what I kind of wanted, so that way Tomato can put it to sleep. Sleep was my only status move, by the way. So, yeah. We're just going to hope that this Ultra Ball catches on this one. No, it didn't even shake. Oh my god. Okay, this is why I wanted to bring Timer Balls as well, because remember I said Timer Balls after 10 turns become greater than Great Balls, or greater than Ultra Balls. So hopefully we get to a point where just chucking an Ultra Ball just makes it just stay. Okay. Maybe okay, that's a Fire Spin. That shouldn't do a lot. I know it's weak. Okay, I know it has weakness, but it's fine. So, yeah. We're going to be here for a little bit. I'm hoping that this episode... I'm hoping that I'm not here for a while, because like I said, Editor is going to be cutting down a lot. And it's just going to be just captures of these things, of these legendary... It's not even shaking. It's not even shaking. Okay, what if... Hear me out. I also have to be careful, too, because I have no money. Sorry, I'm jumping around tangent, but like, what if it wants to color coordinate? You know, what if a Pokeball works? I forgot I have to be careful because I don't have a lot of money. If I run out of money when trying to do this, chat, we might be a little bit in trouble. Okay, so let's use another 5, and then we'll try a Timer Ball. And then if that Timer Ball doesn't work, I'm just going to cut ahead until I eventually catch it, you know? Oh my god. See, now I'm getting nervous. This is not even for a shiny or anything. God knows. And yeah, if you didn't know, you can shiny hunt this thing. You just gotta save right in front of the Moltres and then talk to it over and over and over again until it turns shiny. And the shiny is alright, it just kind of looks like a skinned chicken. Also, I just lost Tomato, that's fine, because now Kimiko's just going to come out. What I should be doing is, well, that's fine. Yeah, no, we're just gonna use the Ultra Ball. And I will say one or two things. If it starts struggling, I'm just gonna reset. Or if I completely run out of Ultra Balls and or Timer Balls on this thing, I'm gonna reset. Like, I'm not letting this thing take all of my resources until for the other birds. Also, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop acknowledging it. If I don't acknowledge it, it'll happen. You know, like I'm gonna close my eyes. This one, legitimately, I'm closing my eyes. I can't see. I can't hear actually. Okay, I just reopened them. Okay. Yeah, and that's right. I can't hear because of the way the tech issues are. Anytime I have audio on my end, it creates a feedback loop. So I have to kind of just mute my TV and just hope that everything's good. So for the entirety of the Let's Play, I have not had any sound. I probably made mention to this before. Okay, we're gonna try the one timer ball. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna see you guys. Okay, alright gamers, so I'll see you guys when eventually this thing catches, okay? See you guys soon, hopefully. Oh my god, there we go! Only took 30 minutes. As of this recording, it took me 30 minutes to catch Moltres. Alright, there it is. Our Moltres has been registered to my Pokedex. Okay, alright. Now to climb down mountain. Okay, my god. Okay, first I'm going to check to see the damage. Not a lot. I will say this was on a reset, so I had 120, so I used 16. So I used 20 balls. Okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, I'm going to cut ahead. I'm going to meet you guys at the next stop on our list. And yeah, we'll get to the next. I'll get to the next encounter. All right, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so here we are, back on Route 10, near Rock Tunnel. I want to head upward because there is one location near here that we never got to check out. So I'm just gonna pop another repel. Now, we always had access to this location as soon as we had access to Surf. I just usually wait for this because I knew... Well, it worked out because I knew I wasn't going to touch this location until this encounter. But if you want some Pokemon, I will go over as we enter the Power Plant. The Power Plant is a great place to catch Electric-type Pokemon. So if you needed any Electric types on your team, Pikachus, Magnemites... Voltorbs, and we have a new one here, Electabuzz. So if you need an electric type for your team, I'd highly recommend coming here after getting Surf. Oh right, and then I just used, like I said, I didn't have any use for an electric type, including like this Electrode. And then we have a infamous puzzle here in Pokemon. I think Gen 3 specifically, well actually Gen 2 had, oh no, just the early gens. Where Pokemon would fake you out with these fake Pokeballs, and they would just be Pokemon or Pokeball-shaped Pokemon. Isn't that lovely? That honestly, bring it back. I would kind of love to see an overworld encounter in the newer games use this mechanic. Okay, and then we get the TM25 for Thunder. Ooh. Thunder is like the most powerful electric type move we have access to, but it has low accuracy, so it's one of those it's not an all or nothing move. It's one of those high risk, high reward moves. Alright, so we're seeing a Magnemite, and I can just see Electabuzz. Honestly, I might pop another Repel. Okay, yeah, Electabuzz is very rare. Don't be surprised if you can't find it in the first try. I'd highly recommend, though, if you want a specific Pokemon, or if you want a shiny hunt, I would definitely recommend catching something like this. So say if you want the Pikachu in Vermilion Forest, I would highly recommend catching a Pokemon with the static ability, and then leading it in your party. But I could always be wrong. I always forget when they did that, because... No, they did that in Gen 3. Okay, I'm remembering that. Out of battle abilities are really weird because, like, I found out some didn't work until like Gen 4 or 5, and some didn't always worked, and static is one of them that always worked. So Just a little bit of advice on that. Continuing forward, I just want to make my way through here because when we make it to the very end, we are greeted by you. So, I'm just going to pop a quick save real fast here. And don't worry, I already made a backup save, so that way if anything happens, I can just reset the from the very beginning. So yeah, wish me luck, gamers. This is the second of the legendary birds. This is Zapdos, an electric flying type. It's kinda alright. It's pretty good offensively. I never mentioned this with Moltres, but Moltres is pretty decent. They're all pretty good. All three of this trio are pretty good offensively, but it's just that defensively part, because Flying type is just not that great defensively, since it loses to Rock and Electric, pretty common types. And with hazards like that as well. But Zapdos is able to mitigate that somewhat. So, kind of the same strategy I want to use here. I want to just... This time I'm going to whittle it with Psychic, because I think it's a bit more specially defensive. Okay, yeah. Drill Peck, okay, which means, yeah, you do have something to stop my tomato. So, I just want to... Ooh, and Thunder Wave. Ah! Honestly, just for that, I might just put Zapdos on the team temporarily while we're trying to catch these things. It would be nice to have a Thunder Wave Pokemon. But we got it in a nice little range here, so now it's just time to do Chuck Balls at it again. So, kind of going over Zapdos. Remember how I said in the Moltres fight that there's always that one Pokemon in the trio that's a bastard to me? Yeah, here's your bastard. I hate catching Zapdos in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It feels like no matter how many Pokeballs I get, any Ultra Balls, any Timer Balls, anything, it won't catch. And I've had to always relegate it to tricking the game to think I'm someone else, so like I'll give it to someone else to try to catch, or when I've exhausted all my options and I've got a Pokeball left in my arsenal, I'll just chuck a Pokeball. And I've had it where I had 75 Ultra Balls in my bag once, and like a few Pokeballs that I picked up along the way. I trucked all 75 at the Zapdos. Nothing. I finally catch it. I finally throw a Pokeball just for, you know, for the lulz and the shits and giggles, and it catches. And I was pissed because I had to save over it. Like, I had to grind all that money again. Otherwise, you know, I just wasted all that time. So yeah, you can see here, I'm just going to start chucking other Pokeballs here. Just see if anything sticks. And you see what I mean? Why is it Pokeball and Great Ball were shaking more than the than the Ultra Ball? Like, are you kidding me? And I know how this is going to work, too. I'm going to use up all of my Great Balls. I'm going to use up all of my Ultra Balls. I'm going to throw a Timer Ball, and then nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Okay. Before I start getting angry at this tangent, I'm just going to cut ahead to when I catch Zapdos. So, hopefully it won't be that long. I will say, like, if I have to reset, that's not the big deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm going to try and put Zapdos to sleep here. And, detect. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Use up your detect. I'm perfectly fine with that. Now, to mention it's shiny, Zapdos kind of has a bad shiny in my opinion. I have seen shiny hunts of this Zapdos, this exact Zapdos, and I always have to squint because I can never tell. So, yeah, I'm kind of, you know, maybe one day I will shiny hunt this thing just to see if it's noticeable on an actual screen instead of a computer screen. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, all right, gamers. I'll see you guys in a bit when this thing stays at a ball. Oh, hey! We didn't have to wait that long. It actually stayed in. Oh my god, it stayed in a few balls. That's crazy. Zapdos has been registered to our Pokedex. Let's go. Place in the PC. Yeah, literally, that was only like, I think that was less than 2 minutes. Barely any balls used. Awesome. You know what, Zapdos, thank you for not being a bastard for once. Yeah, so we can exit out of there. And be careful of this trainer, be careful of this trainer. Perfect. Alright, so yeah. With that, I'll meet you guys at the next encounter. Well, I'll meet you guys on the way to the next encounter. We'll stop at the city first. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, welcome back to Fuchsia City. So, we want to head downwards to Route 19. And we're just going to make our way through these islands. It should be pretty simple because I did some off-screen training here at one point to level up everyone. I think this was back before Blaine's fight, so shouldn't have to worry about any trainers or anything, which is a nice little change of pace. As we sail the seven seas, once again, we make it here to Seafoam Islands. So if we head inside, yep, we make it inside the Seafoam Islands, where it's home to a lot of Ice-type Pokemon. So if you want to have an Ice-type for your own team, hey, congrats. This would be the place to do it. Again, when you have access to Surf, you can come here anytime. Again, I just didn't see the need for an Ice-type, so I just decided to opt out for it. So I'm going to take this path here, and I'm going to start collecting just the items. I'm not really worried about getting everything now. I just want to make it to my destination where our final legendary waits for us. So, but hey, a lot of these is nice items to sell. So, I'm going to go in here, pop another repel inside. Okay, perfect. We made it here. And is there a way to get down? Okay, yeah, this strength puzzle. You want to be very careful. There's only 2 boulders you need to push down. So, you see like this one is not able to push down no matter what you do. So instead, you just want to push it all the way to the left, and then push that one down. And then same with this one, you just want to push this one up, push this one down, and then push this over to the left, and then you can up, and then there you go. Okay, so after doing that, if you head up here, and then head downwards, you'll notice, if we had come down here before, the water current would have been too strong. We wouldn't have been able to surf. But now that the rocks are blocking it, we can surf just fine. And if we go up here, hey, look at that. It's our final legendary. I'm just going to pop a quick save real fast. Alright, perfect. And now, if we talk to this, we have the final bird legendary, Articuno, an Ice-type Pokemon, an Ice-flying type, I should say. So, Articuno is kind of a weird one. I mean, its typing really, really bad. Like, it gets destroyed. Ice is just typically not a good typing defensively, and add flying to the mix, that's also not very good defensively. Yeah, it's a bad combination. So, to start off, I brought Zapdos because Thunder Wave is just too good. Okay, now that we have Thunder Wave, I could probably just use a couple Drill Pecks here, and hopefully, okay, that doesn't kill it. Cool. It does rock Ice Beam, so any flying type is gonna, yeah, get absolutely destroyed. I mean, I'm not too worried. Oh, also, it's got pressure. All the birds have. Oh. Well, I was gonna say all the birds have pressure, but I guess not. Whoops. Well, okay, since I saved, it's fine. I could just reset. So what I'm gonna do is, since we're at Articuno, I'll just I'll skip ahead to when I finally catch it. Okay, gamers. I'll see you guys. Well, I'll get the whole spiel about Articuno being a bastard or something. Oh, actually, I don't have any problems with Articuno, so I don't really have an opinion on Articuno, to say the least. But yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead. I'll see you guys at the capture. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, this one was a bastard. Oh, the final legendary bird. It took, well, okay, it didn't take that many balls, thankfully. I think it only took like, well, actually, it was like,
Took all the time. Well, I didn't take all the timer balls. Okay. We still have a good number of balls, thankfully. And thankfully, I brought an escape rope so we can just get out of here. Okay. That is all three of the legendary birds in the Kanto region captured and now part of our little collection. Well, with that, we can call it an episode. Next time on Pokemon LeafGreen. There we caught all the legendary birds, but there is at least one more legendary we can catch. Now that we're the champion of the Kanto region, and I think we should go take care of that. All right, I'll see you gamers next time.